So here's these 61 PanHead heads we're rebuilding. These are the ones that were really cooked here. I got them all cleaned up now so you can see more what they look like after they're depukified. So anyway, I got all the valves and springs and stuff out. You can see how hot this stuff got. See how the valves are all tied up here. It's hard to show bad marks in videos, but here's what they look like. So let's try to get this thing to focus in when you can see something, but anyway, you can definitely see how they're all pretty torn up. So both ends. The intakes are not as bad. They don't run as hot, but you can still see how they're all gold up. So these are uncoated, natural finish valves, cheapy ones. They don't live very long, especially when you cook a motor. They really don't like heat. And these are Shovelhead. There they are. These are Shovelhead intake valves. And shovel pan exhaust valves. That's what they had in there. You can see how hot the valve springs got here. So they're all cooked pretty good. These are the two exhausts. These two here are the intakes. You can see they're not as crispy looking. You can also see how this one here is a little shorter. Straight edge on here. See the difference in height there between the two. So how much they've sagged. They sagged about 50 thousandths, 40 to 50, depending on where you measure. So, definitely lost some of their tension on that set. These are high performance springs, so they can tolerate some loss, but definitely not the best. These are your collars. They're all coated in puke. Need to be cleaned. So these are our rocker arms here. It's the front pair, it's the rear pair. And you can see the wear marks you get in these things. And my fingernails scraping on them. So these are the arms here. Still see the caked on crap. And you can see the gall marks right through here. They were transferring metal. And that was right up in this area here. Get the light. Try to get it where you can see something. It doesn't rub over here. It wears right over here. There you go. There we can see a little better. Obviously this side's pretty torn up. And you can see it on the rocker arm here. Wear on one side, starts wearing pretty good, and then definitely gall it right down through there. See the heavy wear on this side. Not real deep, but it's issues. The bottom part doesn't really get worn all that much. Only right here on the very tip, right over here. That's where they wear. Oop, too much blow up. There we go. Well, the rest of it doesn't wear. That's where a piece of trash got in there at some point. Anyway, that was the exhaust. This is the intake. Same thing. You can see the heat and wear. Here's the difference. Exhaust, intake. These ones are pretty equal. The intake is, here we can see it, would be nice. You see how the intake doesn't wear as much as the exhaust does. This one's not too awful bad. That one's usable still, the other one's questionable at best. These are the other two. Once again, you can see the heavy mark. So that's the intake. Pretty rough. This is the exhaust here. It's actually smoother, the difference. And this is the other head over here. Heavy. Heavy. The old fingernail scratch test always works good. Anyway, this is the exhaust arm. You can see the wear marks through here and up in the sides again. So you can see the line here where it doesn't wear, and it does wear, and then it wears again from the other side. That's carbon there, that's not wear mark. But you got a groove right here, really rough there, you can hear it. Over here, it's so you don't hear it. When you can hear it, that's where it's really bad. It's hard to see that in a stupid camera. You can see the other side. The other arm. It doesn't look too bad where it normally wears all through here. It's not bad, but right here you can see the mark there where it's eaten into it. This one, when it gets real bad right over here, you can actually see the brass transferred into steel. This arm's looking usable, and you see all this crap. That's what made all these heavy marks through here, was this arm over here digging in. Where's it at? Right there. See, those marks right through here match the marks right through there. These marks here are not as deep, and these ones over here are not as deep too, as you can see. Same deal, this big heavy marks there. So anyway, arms need help. One positive part, as you can see with the wear tip on the tips, are still good. See if I can get that to focus into that. See they're wearing pretty good, not bad for arms. That part's actually decent. Light grind will fix that. Okay, we're going to see if we're going to fix these or replace them or whatever. It's just about as much work to fix them as to replace them. So, anyway, we're up there. So arms need a little work. Valves are trash. Valves are trash. Spring is kind of crappy. The rest of the stuff will clean it all up. The heads, we're going to put all new guides in there and fix those up too. So there we go.